Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for UBoat. Continuing our post-college degree series of this game. I'm probably going to continue to use that joke for quite some time. It's probably already getting old. Anyway, we are on our first patrol still. We still have 4 fish available, so 4 torpedoes. And we are approaching another ship over here. You can see in the background, it is a Norwegian vessel. We're going to approach it and see what it's carrying, see if it's going to England. If it is, then we will proceed to sink it. So let's go ahead and unpause here. Looks like we're going too fast. So we'll go ahead and just stop. Before I do anything else, though, I also want to come over here and make sure I remember to move some vegetables over and things like that. Just to make sure we don't run out of food that we're currently working on. All right, let's see if we can interact with you guys. Send a delegation to the freighter. We will send Mr. Tough Guy here and a couple friends, and we'll give him a helmet just for giggles. And let's go. It's a different ship, isn't it? Is this still a Liberty? After climbing the deck, your crew faces a cold welcome from the cargo ship's crew. What do you want? Asked the captain in German without exchanging any pleasantry. This is a neutral ship and you shouldn't be here. Asked the captain for shipping documents. You request the captain's documents that detail the cargo on his ship and its destination. A flicker of unease crosses his face. Blah, blah, blah. We've seen that before. According to the documents, the ship is headed to the port of London and carrying utilities. Oh, we are going to sink it. Order the evacuation. And let's return to our ship. So we're going to get ready to sink this bad boy. So, where... I mean, we're almost where we need to be. Let's go ahead and just go reverse a little bit. Let's do a little bit of a right rudder here. Get a little bit lined up. Let's get somebody maintaining one of our torpedoes. I actually forgot to load the other tube. We'll take care of that here in a moment. And we don't really explicitly have to get our nose pointed at it, but I just wanted to get a little bit closer to it. Alright, that's probably good enough. We're going to go ahead and stop here. And we'll just plot out our attack here. Let's get you on the torpedo calculator. I mean, do we know basically how close this thing is? 600 meters? Alright. It's fine. Wait, don't turn. Don't turn. I wasn't trying to go over there. Alright, torpedo maintain. Let's go here. We're going to set you to... Let's set you to 0 knots. Let's just set it about... I don't know, 862 meters is fine. 90-degree angle should be good. And everything else should be good. Nothing changed over here, correct? It's all good. Looks fine. Truth be told, we could just launch it from here. We don't even need to go out to the other section. Do we need to at least... I don't think we have to identify it, right? We can literally just straight up launch from here. Any reason not to? I guess I do still have to lock on. Okay. I wasn't sure if I needed to or not. We'll go ahead and go to the that periscope. We're close to 90 degree. We'll go ahead and lock on here. And if I can get it in the up and downness. And what is this? Is this a bell? Yes, it is a bell. Yeah. Recognize it as a bell. 0 knots. 90 degrees. Distance, I'm gonna call it, I don't know, 800. Close enough.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
It's drifting a little bit. It should be fine.
Zum Ziel. 800 Meter. Winkel 92 rechts.
And let's flood R2.
Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
And launch.
Los!
And let's zoom out. Let's go here. Let's go click on you. Sorry, close that. Click on you. Go to our torpedo. Go watch our torpedo.
40 Sekunden bis
Ooh, are we going to hit the back? No, we're good. We're good. It's like, how did we miss a dead still ship? I think we're fine, though.
30 Sekunden.
The ship doesn't look like a Liberty. It looks shorter than the other one. Maybe it's just misleading. Actually, I think it might be a different ship. It was similar to Empire. We're calling it similar to Empire Bell. I like the action camera that we get from watching the torpedo. Very fun. Alright, sunk that. We can interact with the lifeboats as well. Two torpedoes, 2 ships down, guys. We're doing pretty good. Let's go talk to you guys. And you do have an officer. Let's bring the officer. The other 4 can stay. And then we'll talk to you guys. No officers? Okay. Then let's give them some supplies, though. It'll be nice. They're just a casualty of war. Not a casualty, they're a collateral damage, I guess it would be called. And then let's go talk to the other one as well. Give them some supply. We're just giving them free canned bread, but, you know, nothing special, but, you know, still gets us a little bit of rep, which is nice. And then what wreckage do we want? I mean, the replacement parts would be good. The med kits might be good. Don't really care about some of the other things, but replacement parts, if we can get those on board, that saves us some decent money. Even if we just decided to sell them back at port, still gets us some money. I mean, we haven't had to shoot a ship that was moving yet, but we are 2 for 2. So, I mean, we'll take it. Let me stop all direct orders. Let's move these parts over. Hopefully somebody will get those. Nobody's going to go get those? Okay. I'm not sure why nobody's going to get those. Let's go ahead and grab the other ones then. Maybe it's just a weird delay. Probably bring the medkits on board as well. I don't understand what's going on here. Nobody's going up to get them. I'm obviously doing something wrong that I'm not understanding, but we'll go ahead and continue on. Maybe it'll all work out. Let's grab the med kits. I don't care about the food. Food's probably not that important. Med kits are worth something at least. I mean, it says it's moving them, but it doesn't seem to be moving them. Can I, like, assign somebody to move them? No. No idea. Very strange. Whatever. It'll all get taken care of. One thing I do want to do, though, is make sure we load up our last 2 torpedoes. Let's just do 1 for now. Make sure that they actually get over there and do it. Because I don't have enough, like, people awake, or what is going on with why this isn't working? I mean, I see the orders behind this thing, which I'm not able to click on. There we go. What do I need to do to get people to load torpedoes? Do I need to actually assign somebody to that stuff? Maybe it's a task thing. Is it a crew task thing or is it a me task thing? Appears to be a me task thing. So let's come over here to tasks. Let's go to us. Let's just say maintenance and loading torpedoes for both these guys. It's going to be on the list, but maybe it's a little bit lower. I don't see anything about carrying supplies, though. Not sure who does that. I have a feeling if it's lower, though, they're just not going to do it, though, right?
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Natürlich, Herr Knoll.
What if I make it higher? Not really what I wanted to do. I'll make this an 8. And this an 8. Make these 9s. I mean, it's only going to happen when I want it to happen, right? Theoretically. Alright, so he's actually loading the torpedo now. I'm okay with having 2 sailors assigned to him still, too, though. But nobody's getting the stuff, the supplies. It's really weird. Yeah, I'll just say moving. I don't know who's supposed to... What does it say? Did it tell me who's supposed to do it? I thought it says for a second there. Who was supposed to move these? Yeah, I don't know. Very strange. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, but it's not obvious to me. I like how the torpedoes are stored underneath their beds. It's gonna feel so safe. Is they're cleaning it up or something? There we go. There it goes. Very cool. Alright, I just wanted to kind of watch it go in. Let's, oh, we are moving the other one. Perfect. Alright, we'll get that taken care of. I'm not worried about it. Oh, somebody is moving stuff. Hey, they did get the parts. I don't know what I had to do differently to make them do that, but it's fine. Let's stop direct orders for a second. Oh, okay, never mind. Does count as direct orders. So those types of activities count as direct orders. Got it. That makes some sense now that I think about it. Alrighty, let's get back on our course. Still got a little bit left of our stuff to do. Even though we've been very successful so far, we still have a little bit more work to do before we can go home. Let's go ahead, forward 1. We'll just go back up here, head over, head down. By the time we get done with that, we should be ready to go back home. Let's go ahead and go back onto our dive schedule. I think that's fine. we get the other torpedo loaded? That's moving. Not currently happening. Maybe I need to reflag it. Not sure who's supposed to do that. Thought when I got him flagged differently, he would do it now, but oh well. A higher priority, so you would think he would take care of it.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
I'm sure I'm doing something wrong.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Still not done it, has he? Like, how do I get... Oh, you know what I bet I have to do? I think I know what I've been doing wrong. I think I have to click on somebody. Yes. I've got to click on you, tell you to move this torpedo. I bet. Yes. I have to click on somebody to tell them the orders. I can't just arbitrarily assign orders. That makes more sense, which does mean I could probably go back to this being not on here. And they'll just do it as I tell them to. Okay. It makes more sense now. I get it. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy now. A little bit faster just to get away from the area. There we go. All right, back on our dive schedule. I mean, still got 3 torpedoes. We can find 3 more things. That would be amazing. If not, no worries. We've had a very successful run. Oh, buoyancy. Why is our buoyancy only? Where's the buoyancy come from? It's not the electric compressor. I guess it's all taken care of. I guess we're fine. I guess I'm reading that wrong. I thought that was oxygen actually at first when I first saw that. Hey, our mission's done. Oh, we had another ship I was going to go chase after before. AN-248. I forgot about that other one, but we will look at this one, potentially. AN-248. Slow. Southwest. Okay. Let's see if we can chase this one down. AN-248. Slow southwest. 248. Way up here. Caught something like that. Theoretically, we should be able to intercept this one. Just give it a nice direct line here. Like that. Probably gonna need more than longer line than that. That's okay. And we can go 13 knots. It can go presumably. It says slow. We'll say slow is 7 still, because if we get ahead of it, that's fine. Let's see if we can figure this out. So we'll go 70 just to make it easier for me to see. 70, and we can go 13. And our current directionality towards it is... Oh, hit the wrong button. I don't know why I keep hitting the eraser, not the ruler. Goes there. And let's get our intercept here. From them down to us. Up to them. It's a 30 degree. It's not too bad. .2 to be precise. There we go. Our intercept's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh. This will be our third ship. So, we'll call this I, C. And let's head that direction. Let's go surface. Flank speed ahead. And, I mean, we got enough fuel. We haven't even used, we just barely used half our fuel. We got enough fuel to do this. So let's go chase this down and see if we can get another one. We're working towards our new boat. All right. We should be able to get a good sounding of where it's at here soon. Because we just know it's going southwest. We don't know exactly where it's at. So I think we go ahead and go periscope. Let's just see if we can get a good spotting of it. If it's on this approximate line, we've gone about 2/3 of our line. Honestly, it should be right about here. Right about there on that dot. Gotta remember not to click that button. I'm trying not to accidentally click the button I don't want to click. All right, let's get you working up. This is for contacts. A little far away at the moment. Let's get you assigned somebody. I would think we'd be able to hear it here in a moment. I mean, I guess if it was going... Never mind. 47 degrees. Which is where? 47. Oh, it's actually going either slower or just a different angle. It's on that right there. All right. Then let's see where exactly it's at. That's an intercept at 7 knots. We'll call that C2. And then if we go stop, it's back here currently. Call that C1. We don't know exactly where it started at, so it's going to be hard for us to determine a speed. Let's get an approximation of the speed. It went 67 kilometers in the time it took us to go 133. That's about half, right? That's almost exactly half. That means if we're going 13 knots, it's going about 6.5 knots. Again, we don't know exactly where it starts. So honestly, I think we'll say 7. We'll leave it at 7 knots. I think 7 knots is usually pretty safe for these early boats. We're going to call that good enough. Let's clean up some stuff. Let's get a proper intercept now. Actually, we can intercept underwater, which might mean we can make this our first true approach. Although, honestly, it's nighttime. There's no other ships around. It's probably just fine to go surface. But if we go 2 kilometers out from this on the surface, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go surface. Let's get this line here. Let's just make sure we know its direction. That's where it's at right now. Or what it's going on. Its course it's going on, I should say. Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted. I want to move this. Okay. That's its current thing. We want to intercept here. We'll head there. We'll go surface. But we're only going to go, I think, medium. Because that'll give us 7 knots. It'll match our underwater speed. So it should line us up almost for a 90 degree here. But really what we want to do is determine what kind of ship this is. It's going to be, we're almost midnight, so it's going to be really, really dark approaching this. Let's put you on, well, as soon as we surface, we'll put you on watch for contacts.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Okay. We'll leave the person assigned to you for now. Guess we give you a second one since we're not doing the hydrophone stuff right now. Get a little bit more range on your vision. Actually going 10 knots. Slow it down a little bit. Just don't want to get too far ahead of it. I mean, there's like no vision. It's so dark out there. Still a long ways away from it, to be fair. Kilometer kill circle would be right there. It's pretty close up there. I mean, we want to be able to see it at 2 kilometers. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to have to approach underwater just to get a good idea of where it's at.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
It should be right over here. I mean, we've gone about the same speed, so it should be right over here.
Honkraum besetzen.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingestellt.
Apparently we can actually see it.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Wait,
U-Boot, 25 Grad.
this was a U-boat the whole time? We didn't know? What? No, we got a report of a ship. Are you telling me we've been tracking a U-boat this whole time? We definitely got a report of a ship. That's annoying. Unless it's tracking a ship right now.
Schraubengeräusch. Peilung 10 Grad.
Oh, there is a ship ahead of us. At a different spot. Okay. So you're actually... There actually is a ship out there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Intercept not possible. It's right there. So we're going to call this C3. And then let's go ahead and go full speed here. Can we get an intercept? We can. Way over here. So this thing's apparently been going faster than we thought it was. Or something. We'll head towards that intercept. Actually, what we might do is head towards an intercept kind of along those lines, but is 2 kilometers out here. Although we probably want to get closer. It's so dark. What is our actual vision right now? I mean, we can barely see 400 meters right now. So we're going to have to get right up on this thing. Probably approach it from the surface just to be able to slow it down, stop it, talk to it, whatever we got to do. We'll cruise along here. Periscope. We know we've got an intercept.
Kurs setzen.
I mean, I could keep track of the intercept, but I just want to keep us on a steady course here. It's possible this other U-boat's going to just catch up with it. Oh, the other U-boat's basically behind us.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstationen.
Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert, Männer. Wir
Alright,
schaffen das.
60 degrees. There's no way we can see it at this point. Alright, first up, let's engage
Kurs
red lights. I'm going to engage my own red lights because
wechseln.
it is dark out there. If I can actually get it to connect. Alright, it's not connecting for some reason. My second set to show me able to see. Come on. Connect. It's annoying. It worked just a little bit ago. Close it out completely. See if I can just open that up again. Why are we going in circles?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I didn't hit a button. I don't understand what happens sometimes. Alright. I genuinely don't know what just happened. Why we're going in circles. What? Somebody's gonna have to explain that one to me. What button did I hit that caused us to go in circles?
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
I have no idea what button I might have hit that would have caused us to go in circles there.
Kurs setzen.
Oh well, it's fine. I don't know why this thing's not coming on. It's bothering me now. Weird. I'm now annoyed by something silly. Maybe my phone lost Wi-Fi connection. It's possible. Oh, it's not the color I'm looking for. This is not the color you're looking for. There we go. A little bit better. I think it's a little better. Does it? It actually doesn't seem like it makes that much difference. Maybe it doesn't make enough difference. I don't know. Okay, let's, is this ship still? It's directly ahead of us at the moment.
Kurs setzen.
Well, first up, just in case, let's get our torpedo warmed up. Although that does slow us down momentarily. I use you. I guess I can put you back on the engines.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
I mean, it's basically dead ahead of us. Don't think we can see it yet.
Kurs setzen.
Oh, something. I think the initial thing was giving us a weird intercept. It's fine. We're still got an intercept possible. It was just being a little bit weird. But at least we know it's over here. We know its approximate course.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Very, very dark out there, though. It's even getting darker just now. Freighter at 55 degrees. Keep heading on an intercept here for now. Causing us to turn slightly. Seems like our intercept keeps changing, which is a little weird, but not sure what would cause that. This thing is going to be right next to us. Alright, let me stop. Is it because I haven't poked my head out and just looked for it? 39 degrees. Oh, is that British? That is British. We do not have to, we don't have to warn this thing at all. We can just sink this straight up. That really as high as the thing goes? Feels like it should go higher than that. Alright, we're definitely going to lock on here. We are very close to this thing. Let me back off a little bit here. I can't even see what kind it is. The seas are quite rough today. I mean, should I just poke myself up by like a couple meters?
Tauchen auf 5 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Gives a little more something here. Alright, we can definitely see it much better now. Alright. We're locked on.
5 Meter.
What kind of ship is this? It's very flat on the back. I don't know that it's an Empire Bell. I like the Empire Bell would pop more, right? It's gotta be an Empire Explorer then. Yep. Okay. Empire Explorer it is. I have no idea what velocity this thing's going at. Angle on bow. Oh, we should be able to determine that from the map. Right? We kind of knew it was heading along. It's kind of out here heading along this direction. Kind of along that. Which means if I were to bring this back to us. Its angle on bow compared to us. Because where is it at? It is at 37 degrees. It's right there. So I would expect it to be right here, right now. Which means its angle on bow, if we were to come over here, is, to us, is... Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. I didn't do that. I hit the wrong thing, I think. We are... It's going that direction. And... I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong... I want the protractor. It's going that direction out to us. We're at 132 degrees. So, something like that. It's coming here. We're going to say it's going 7 knots. And 132 degrees to the left. Something like that. Its distance is probably pretty close. Something of that nature. So let's go back to the periscope. It has stacked ahead of us a little bit, right? Yeah, it's getting ahead of us. So we call 7. It's probably closer to 140 to now, at least.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Distance. Can we get a distance calculation real quick?
1,
Come
4, 0, rechts.
What about there's the top of the mast? It's actually, is that really that far away? I guess it could be. I'm going to call it about 2,000 meters then. I'm not worried about this angle on bow, to be honest. I don't feel like the angle on bow is quite where I want it to be. Or where I'm thinking it is. Get another measurement of the angle on bow, because it currently is at 36 degrees. So it is at... I mean, it's close. It's a little bit closer to us than I thought it was, though. .36 degrees, 2 kilometers. It's right about there. That's where it's actually at. And that means it is... It's heading the same direction that we think it is. 137.8. So... Call 138.
Aktualisieren. Lage 1, 3, 7, rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 2000 Meter.
Let's see if we can get a good speed here. Like the speed never works because my scope's going that way. And I think we're supposed to be stopped in order to see this properly. Yeah, it's just not going to work. I think we have to be stopped. Do we just guess? I guess I can get... Okay, here's what I can do. I can get a measurement for a couple moments here. Because we just determined it was right there. When we were back here. Well, we can kind of check this, right? In the time it took us to go from here to here, it went from there to there. It's going about the same speed. I think it's going 7 knots. We're going 6 knots. It's going 7 knots. It's going slightly faster than us. I think that's fair. I think that's accurate. Well, then how close do we want to be to this thing? Or do we want to track ahead somehow? I mean, it's not going to be easy if it's going faster than it's underwater. It's just going to start spreading, getting further away, right? In fact, it would not surprise me if it's more than 1,700 meters now. 1740. Call it 1,800.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1800 Meter.
I don't want to do like a spread just to get a chance of hitting this thing. We'll probably be heading back home soon anyway. Let's go ahead and get that torpedo maintained.
Erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
If we're going to do a spread, do we have to change anything over here? Let's go salvo. Let's go tubes 1 and 2. Bit over time, but I want to see if we can get this thing. Or I could leave this as a cliffhanger for next time. All right, we're gonna leave it a cliffhanger. We'll come back next time. We'll see if we can sink us a ship, first ship that's actually moving this time, and we'll go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.